All right, YouTube. Let's get to it, guys. Just Chike back at it again for another YouTube video. Oh man, what up, gang? All right, so today I want to talk to you about why it is you're fat. Why it is you're fat. Let's see if I can get some better lighting over here. Nope, that didn't do shit. Well, that's okay. My duty day is about to start, so I don't really have a whole lot of time for this video. I wanted to get one in because I finally got some good privacy here. Why is your fat? I'm just gonna be straight up sugar. If you were to quit sugar for a month, fuck it. If you were to quit sugar for the rest of your life, you would lose so much fucking fat. The average, I am taking a NASM course right now. I've resumed it now that my tech school has gotten a lot easier. But if you were to quit sugar completely, you would lose so much fucking fat. You would lose so much fat. The average American is consumes roughly 30 to 31 tablespoons of sugar a day. You are basically allowed two tablespoons or 2 teaspoons of sugar a day. That is the average. That's kind of like the, what's the word? That's basically what the standard is for adult males, for adult men and women. Roughly 2 teaspoons a day. Either way, you're eating like 30 to 31 tablespoons. So okay, why is it sugar, Chike? Explain that to me. Most of our fat that we generate on our body, most of the visceral fat comes from sugar and the unsaturated fats, but we're going to talk about sugar for the main part. Your pancreas basically takes the sugar in your body and it says, okay, your cells are hungry. I'm going to go feed your cells. I'm going to go get your cells energy. So it takes that sugar and it goes and feeds your cells, and then eventually your cells get full. And your cells are like, hey, I just ate, man, I'm good. So your pancreas is like, okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead, leave you alone. I'm going to go ahead, turn off this insulin response. And I'm going to go ahead and put this sugar over here. I'm going to turn all that stuff into body fat. Right? So the role of the pancreas is it takes the carbohydrates, the fats, and the sugars, and it takes all those molecules and it brings that energy to your cells. That feeds your body what it needs. When those cells get full, it stores everything as fat. So when you as a person only need 2 tablespoons for the entirety of the day, and you're eating 31 because you're eating M&Ms and drinking soda pop and Dr. Pepper, and then you think that it's okay to just go get some more cake for dessert later on in the day. The average American really drinks a lot of sugar. And I say drink because most of the sugar that we get in our body in day-to-day consumption is actually from soda. It's from drinking sugary drinks, from juicy juice. A grown man drinking juicy juice. Your men may wonder why it is that you still have a belly. Stay away from that stuff. Stay away from, just honestly, as a man you really should just be drinking water. The amount of sugar we get from soda is absolutely insane. So if you want to lose weight, you want to just stop. Just if I'm just gonna give you a weight loss protocol right now. This is what I would do if I were overweight. This is exactly what I would do. I would abolish fucking soda pop from my diet. I would not even think about candy. I naturally already don't think about candy. I don't think about candy. I don't think about soda. I don't drink soda. I don't care for soda. I don't like soda. And I would just eat whole foods and then be active. I would do resistance training. And then some body weight training if I got to the strength level to do that. Because what that's going to do is that's going to put you in a sugar deficit. You're consuming less sugar. Your insulin responses are normal, and your cells are getting more more fuel from the natural foods that are more nutrient dense and are actually complex carbs rather than the fucking fast food that you get. Because people don't understand. I know we're talking about sugar, but I'm gonna talk about fast food. Compare fast food to like chaff on the burning floor. Chaff is like hay, stuff that can burn easily. Like you're at a campfire, right? Let's say you're at a campfire, and the fire is the fuel. It is the muscle. It's the product that you want. It's that muscular body. It's the fuel for your muscles. You can throw leaves on that bitch, and you're gonna get some fire. But the leaves ain't gonna last too long, are they? They're not gonna last too long. It's just like quick fuel. It's that easy fuel. It's that low quality fuel. But the actual complex carbs, the potato, the red meat, the turkey, the chicken, that's a fucking log that you're putting on your shit. It may take a while to burn, but it's gonna burn longer. So you need less logs to make a bigger fire, but you need hell of a lot more leaves than you need logs to make the same exact level of fire that you would with those logs, if that makes perfect sense. So you're gonna need this fast food, this candy. It triggers your insulin response, and it's very very dense in sugars. It's very dense in all these fucking calories, and it burns quickly because it's not even that nutrient dense. And it's like you basically find yourself in a perpetual cycle of needing the food constantly because it's gonna trigger this hunger response. It's basically gonna just say, hey, I need more, I need more, I need more, because you're never actually gonna feel satisfied because you're going through this cycle of spikes, these spikes in like insulin responses in these sharp dips, rather than it being like a consistent, steady response of like your insulin receptors with just the regular normal food that God designed us to just eat. Meat, vegetable, raw vegetable, leafy vegetables. Can how the fuck do you say this word? Cruciferous fruit? I don't know. Fruits. It's just whole foods. If you're fat, like people try and find like these ways to just lose fat. Dude, you're not gonna lose fat fast. That's another thing. You think you finna lose that shit fast. You try and do keto, you try and do this and that and this and that. It's like eat whole foods, go to gym. That's it. Eat whole foods, go to gym. And then you're gonna pussy out and tell me, oh well, I'm just gonna do like this long distance cardio and just basically walk. It's like, okay, that's better than nothing. Good. But no, you need to be resistance training. You need to be resistance training, and you need to do some HIIT. I think if you're like super overweight, yeah, probably doing some long distance cardio and getting active. I think if you're extremely overweight and you're like super size me level, the thing that you want to prioritize is diet. Actually, if you're fat, period, the thing you want to prioritize is diet. But the less weight the more weight that you start to lose, you want to start prioritizing activity more. You want to start prioritizing activity more. Because people don't get as big as a house because they're inactive. They get as big as a house because they eat too damn much. And they eat too much damn sugar. It's sugar. If you cut out, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you're fat, cut out all sugar. The sugar that you will get will be from fruit from now on. All right, and I don't want to get like a comment in the comment section talking about some, well, everything's sugar, everything's glucose. You know what I mean. I'm talking about the obvious stuff like candies and sweets and stuff like that. Yes, everything is sugar, glucose. Ha ha ha. You learned that in middle school. Yes, I get it. But I'm saying like you want to cut out all that obvious stuff and just stick to whole foods. And the sugar that you will get should be from fruits. And then what I would do, I'll come with a routine that'll get you more active consistently. I'd say taking the stairs, up in that total daily energy expenditure, taking the stairs, walking to places. But honestly, from diet alone, you could lose an extraordinary amount of weight if that's your lifestyle. And then from then on, okay, then start talking about resistance training and the gym membership and XYZ. But all that stuff can be very, very, very confusing. And that's why I'm actually going to offer a product in this video. I want to offer my time. I want to offer my guidance. I want to offer my personal advice tailored to your exact situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead drop my Instagram down below. If you want to ask me a question, send me a voice memo. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's going to be like 10 bucks. 10 bucks. Ask me you get up to 2 questions, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them for you and give you my personal advice and experience on what it is that you need to do for your body, whether you want to build more muscle, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to do both at the same time, if you want to get more toned. All that shit is very, very easily explained, and I'm just going to bro science it and break it down for you easily and just give you a routine. I'm basically just going to do all the thinking for you, because for me personally, it's a win-win. This shit is fun for me. I love to talk about fitness. I love to try and give people advice. But my issue is I don't know what people want the advice. I don't know who wants this advice, because for me, it feels like I'm talking down on people. But if you're someone who's willing to come to me and spend their money and spend 10 bucks to just get 2 questions answered, I mean, shit, I think that'd be a good thing for the both of us. So go ahead, check out my Instagram down below. And it is going to be my personal Instagram. I don't really have a fitness account set up yet. I used to, and then I'm like, fuck it. But it's really just me. I'm just a fucking person. I'm not like a fitness influencer or none of that shit. But I will have a more professional Instagram set up soon. But guys, the results show. I mean, I've been able to maintain a 4% body fat and build muscle consistently, and you can too. It may not be 4%, but it's like the whole point is, will it be better than you were yesterday? Yes. And how the fuck do you do that? Will you continue doing the same shit every day? That's really what it boils down to. Because if I were to really boil down the ultimate problem for people, for someone who's fat, for someone who's overweight, or maybe someone who's skinny, they have more leeway. But for anyone who's not at the fitness goal that they want, the ultimate problem boils down to one thing. They're not willing to do the same shit every day. They are not willing to do the same shit. You're not willing to do the same thing every single day. I love working out every single day because I like to work out, but you may not be in that boat. But the thing is, one thing I learned in the military is when you're given a routine and a time and a schedule, doing the same thing every single day becomes 50% easier. And that's what I want to do for you. So if you go ahead, hit up my Instagram down below, you can just shoot me a text. I'm pretty sure my shit is off private now, it's public. And if you go ahead, send me a voice memo or just a long text about what it is that you want to do or what it is you're struggling with, go ahead, hit me up. And if you want to go set up an hour consultation, that's going to be a different price, but we can talk about that. If you like this product, or if you want to go down that route, we can, because sometimes people just want to have a face-to-face conversation. But yeah, guys, belly fat, you want to lose belly fat. Bottom line is you need to start being active. I recommend just start with cutting out sugar completely. Cut that shit out. Because your pancreas is just like, what the fuck? I have too much inventory. And every time I try and get rid of it, he's giving me more damn inventory with these damn Skittles and this Dr. Pepper. So anyway, with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead, get up out of here. I got to start the duty day soon. So, yeah, just chike. Peace out, y'all. Check out the new tab. All right, I'm out.